Hi, my name is Carter Lung, and this will be a demonstration of Project 12 from the Arduino Starter Kit book. It's called Knock Lock. First, I'll have a fast motion video of me building the Arduino kit, and then I will show it working with the code, and then I'll have a final bit demonstrating how the code works. Okay, so I will now demonstrate how the Arduino would work with the code. So I have the code here on the Arduino app on this laptop here, and when I plug it, I have to plug it into a USB port. And because I've already uploaded the code, it'll automatically start running. But normally, I'd have to go up here and click upload. Oh. Let's just try that again. And then this little green bar will have to load, and then say uploading, and then done uploading. And then the code will run. And what it does first is if I click the serial monitor here, I'll say that the box is unlocked. So then what I can do is I can click this button here, and I'll send a signal to the code, and that will cause, what is it? Oh, right here. Okay, so when I press the button here, it will cause this servo motor to turn, and if it was installed in a box, then it would lock, because then you can't open the lid. And then what it'd say is I have knocks to do. So if I hit, let's just try that again. If I hit right here 3 times, it will turn back. Sometimes it registers 2 hits as 3, but every time I do a valid hit, this yellow light here will flash. So maybe registering 1 more hit because I'm touching the wires as I'm hitting it, but that's the basic concept of how this code works. And you see here, when I click the button, it'll say that the box is locked, and then every time I do a valid hit, it'll say right there, like either valid or like it'll say 2 valid knock, and then it will tell you how many knocks you have left. So in this case, I have 2 more. And then it'll unlock, and it'll say the box is unlocked, and the green light will show. So now I will explain the code behind the Arduino. So here it defines all the variables. So we have the variable for the piezo, the switch pin, the LED, and like the 3 LEDs, and they are assigned to which pin they are connected to and which pin they will receive electricity from. At the top, it will include the library of necessary code for the servo, which is a little switch, or the little white triangle that turns and will act as the lock. Here we define variables for the knock and switch values. And these are the variables for the quiet knock and loud knock. So this is used to determine if the knock is valid or not. If we go to the end here, it actually has the yellow LED at the end here. If the knock is valid and it's between the values of quiet knock and loud knock, which is like the golden zone, the yellow LED will light up, and it will tell the computer that it was a valid knock value. And it will also display it on the serial monitor, which is right here. I can't display it right now because I'm not running the code, but when I am, I can show the what the computer is printing. Here is the setup. So the setup runs once. So what it will do is it will allow the 3 LEDs to turn on, and the outputs, which can show light, and then the switch pin, which is the button, to be able to receive when I press it down. And it will initialize as soon as I start the code. It will say in the serial monitor that the box is unlocked. This is the main loop of the code, which will repeat until you stop the code or unplug the Arduino. Right here, it will say if locked is false, which means that it's just in default position. It will try and read the button over and over, and as soon as the button is clicked, it will tell the computer that locked equals true, which will cause the little triangle to turn and lock the box that the Arduino is being put in. and it will turn the green light from high to low, which will turn it off, and the red light from low to high, which will turn it on. And then it will tell the user through the serial monitor that the box is now locked. Okay, so while the box is locked, it will continuously try to read the knock value from the piezo, which is a little black disc. And so as soon as it senses that you knocked it, it will check through this function here if it was a valid knock, and if it was, it'll do the thing where it'll flash the yellow light, which will tell you that it's a valid knock, and it will tell you through the serial monitor how many more knocks you have to go. And in this program, I've programmed it so that as soon as it hits that it's sensed 3 knocks, that it will unlock. And that is how the code works for the Arduino.